Hi, I'm Hayden from What & Co Electrical, and this is another day in the life of an electrician in Wiltshire. Today's job, we're just about to go to it now. We've got an EICR to do on a 4-bed house, and then in the same property we're changing the board as well because we know that needs to be upgraded. So we'll see if we find anything else. I did have a quick look around when I was there. It doesn't look like there's been many, if any, alterations whatsoever, so I'd be surprised if we do find stuff. If there is, it'll be sort of just loose connections I expect from over the years. But we'll see when we get there, and if we find anything interesting, then we'll show you. Right, so we're on site now. We've been here for about an hour and a half now. We're all set up, and by we I mean I've got Josh with me. He's in the room next door. He's starting on the board change. We've got all of our kit laid out. All our RCBOs are here, ready to go. And if I show you around, you'll be able to see Josh up in there. He's working on the board. Now, when we took the board off, I said this is going to be an absolute dream of a board change. There was plenty of slack on the cables apart from the earths. But whenever people say that, it always goes wrong. So we'll see what happens. We have got to do an EICR on this property as well, so we'll find out if there's any faults when we test it later, and hopefully there aren't none, but we'll see. Right, that's us off to a great start. We got our socket outlet there, wired in some 2-core, probably 0.75mm cable, no earth on it, so that's going to get disconnected. Nice. That cable goes under the floor, but there's another cable coming out here up into that socket, so we'll pop this one off and just disconnect it. There it is. Nice easy fix. So this is a double socket. We've got another 2-core and earth, or 2-core earth, another 2-core cable, no earth. But this is obviously part of the ring and has already been spurred off for something else as well. Possibly there's a garage behind this wall, so it could go down to there. And I reckon that 2-core there comes over to this switch, which is apparently doing nothing at all. Josh is about to go on a domestic installer course imminently in the next couple of weeks, and he's an old friend of mine, so I thought, well, I'll offer him some work just to see how he gets on and stuff. And he's done probably about 6 days with me now, and I don't know, he's on his doing a second fuse board, and I'm about to leave him. I got to go replace a couple of sockets in a coffee shop, and I know there's so many people that wouldn't dare leave somebody to do their second fuse board on their own. But all the power's off, it's completely dead, it's isolated, so there's no way he's going to die. And he's good as well. His first fuse board looked really good, so I've got full faith in him that he'll do a spot on job with this one. But we'll wait till we get back and we'll see what it looks like. I knew that was going to be too good to be true. Open continuity on both socket circuits. The sockets are sort of sporadic about the house. Narrowed this down to this blue neutral, just wasn't connected whatsoever. So whoever's put all this new stuff in for the kitchen has obviously pushed that back and not had it connected, but it's all back in now. Readings are good, so that's all good for us. Back in the van, it's 7:20 and we've had an absolute day of it. Got the board on, the board went really well. For Josh's second board, it was a spot on board, nice and tidy, the way we like it, nice and easy to work in. But as soon as we started testing again, the place was riddled with faults, which is exactly why I always try to do an EICR before a board change. Unfortunately this time we had to sort of rejig the schedule a bit, and we had to do it all in one day, which is now going to have to be a return visit. I expect next week now. But I've just been to 2 call outs as well, one for a faulty oven not working, and the other one circuit breaker keeps tripping. The customer saying that whenever he flips the switch on, it just goes bang. So been out to look at that. I've got a couple of photos. He drilled through a cable as he's trying to put a picture up. So I'll show a couple of photos of that now, and you can see what's happened there. All I've done is crimped it, which is not ideal on solid core conductors, but you know, it is what it is. Crimped it, and then a bit of heat shrink over the top, double layered. So yeah, that was a nice easy fix, easy fault to find, because I know exactly where to look. But that's it for today. We'll see what else we've got in store in the next few weeks.